And so what that spurt is, every time it kind of fluctuates or flutters a little bit, that's an air pocket coming out. That's a little bit of air being released. Alright, so we've been doing a PM here today. We've had this air-cooled York chiller, his old Millennium series chiller. We've also had this boiler here that we've been doing an annual PM on. Did a complete tear down on it, cleaned it up. And one of the things we found was the hot water loop had a bunch of air in it when we went to test the pumps. And so they come to find out the makeup valve on the hot water loop shares the same makeup valve as the chill water. So the makeup valve was set to the chill water loop, but we don't want to mix the two waters, and so the hot water loop side was closed. So I had a bunch of air in it. Just from whatever reason, we just picked up this account and started doing the maintenance out here. So there's no telling what conditions existed over time to cause that. Regardless, if they've got leaks or something, we'll end up finding them as we go. But so what we're doing now is we're purging all the air out of the system. Now they have air bleeders up at the top of the risers specifically for that. And what we're doing is we're letting the pump cycle the water and pull it. Keep it circulating, try to push some of that air through. And then what we're also doing is we're using a valve up here on the supply side of the pump at the low point to help just cycle some of that water faster and some of that air faster. Because what'll happen is those air bleeders they'll release a lot of air, but they won't. It takes them a while if there's a significant amount in the system, which this definitely had. Anyway. So it's just giving it a helping hand. And one of the things about it is whenever he had it going, I'll try to see if I can get it. Actually, let me flip the camera around. Let's see if we can get a shot of it. So if you're watching it, you can almost hear it. I don't know if it's coming through on the mic, but the water stream is not perfectly even. What it does is kind of spurting in and out. And you'll see that spurt. And so what that spurt is, every time it kind of fluctuates or flutters a little bit, that's an air pocket coming out. That's a little bit of air being released, which we're having quite a bit of that now. Like I said, I'll shut up so you can hear it. So anyway, we're trying to wrap up the maintenance. We need to get everything back online, and so we're going to go ahead and finish purging this system for him, just so that whenever they get some of these colder days, they actually have a heater, and it's doing well. Again, it's end of October, and we haven't even truly needed to fire the boilers yet. We probably won't for another month, really, truly. So anyway, that's this PM. All my techs are still too scared to talk on the camera, so I try not to ask them questions. I won't tell them that though. Anyway, guys, Appreciate it. Oh, so you hear that? You hear that? He said he wasn't scared. Let's put him to the test. You ready to talk?
What's the word?
What's the word? Say hi to Curtis.
Hello, Curtis.
This is Curtis. Curtis is one of the boys from my hometown. So really enjoyed working with him. He came down to Austin with me. And how you doing, Curtis? You like it down here?
I love it.
It's different, isn't it?
It's not the country.
It's not the country at all. Yeah, this is weird land from where we're from. Anyway, all right, guys. Well, I'll sign out of this one. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you on the next one.